Alright, great job so far. We've gone a really long way, starting from learning notes and learning what chords are and being able to play different type of chords. So let's move on to the next section, which is about chord progressions. So I say chord progressions because now it's not only about playing one chord at a time, but there's going to be a sequence of chords, thus chord progression. Great, so when we play chords in a row, then there has to be a way where we can notate what kind of chords comes next, right? It would be really hard if we kept saying G major chord, F major chord, A minor chord each time. So in order to simplify things, then we use Roman numeral numbers to indicate which chord comes next in a progression. So let's say that we are playing a simple song that has 4 chords, the chords that we learned in the previous lesson. So what they were the C major chord, F major chord, G major chord, and A minor chord, right? Great, so let's say that the sequence that we want to play are F major, G major, A minor, ending in C major. Alright, so instead of saying F major, G major, A minor, C major, we can assign numbers to each of the chords. So, starting from the C, we're going to start with the number 1. So we're going to indicate the C major chord with a Roman numeral number 1. And the next one is going to be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we go back to C. So then we start out by calling the chord that has the bottom note on the C as 1 again. So this chord, which is the C major chord, as you remember, we're going to call it the 1 chord because the lowest note, or the note that is most on the left, which is a C, lies on the Roman numeral number 1. So what about the F major chord? So let's look at the lowest note that is on the left, so that's an F. So if we count from the C, which was 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can call the F major chord the 4 chord. Great. So let's move on to the G major chord. So again, we look at the note that is most on the left. So the lowest sounding note, which is in this case a G. So let's count from C again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the G major chord is a 5 chord. Great, I think you're getting the pattern. So let's move on to the A minor chord. So we look at the lower sounding note, which is the A, and then we count from the C again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we call the A minor chord the 6th chord. So, going back to the initial chord progression that we wanted to play, which was F major, G major, A minor, C major. And instead of saying that, I can say 4, 5, 6, 1, which is much easier to say and to write. Alright, so let's try another one. What if I wanted to play A minor, F major, G major, C major? So in that case, I can say 6, 4, 5, 1. So much easier. Great, so now now you've learned how to indicate chord progressions using Roman numerals. I'll see you in the next lesson.